There are plenty of dangerous hobbies in the world that people involve themselves with. Some folks just get a rush of excitement when they know that there is a safety risk involved. One of those adrenaline-fueled hobbies is big game hunting in Africa. Scott Van Zyl, 44, was an avid big game hunter and safari enthusiast. He ran a company called SS Pro Safaris that brought foreign clients to parts of southern Africa to hunt animals like lions, wildebeest, and rhinos. Scott was a professional hunter himself and could never turn down the chance to capture a prized trophy animal. He always knew the proper safety measures he needed to take before an excursion so that he would return home safely, but sometimes simply knowing isn't good enough. Recently, Scott went on a safari in Zimbabwe. He left for the hunt with only one tracking guide and a pack of dogs to accompany him. Apparently, the guide and Scott both walked off in separate directions when they finally arrived at their location, the Limpopo River in Zimbabwe. According to Scott's guide, after a period of time, the dogs all returned back to the base camp without Scott. The guide immediately thought something was suspicious and called for help from local authorities. After combing the nearby area, trackers found Scott's footprints leading to a riverbank, and his backpack was close by as well. Authorities had an idea of what might have happened to Scott, but the outcome they guessed at was far from okay. Shortly after Scott disappeared, there were two massive Nile crocodiles spotted by the riverbank where Scott's footsteps and backpack were found. Crocodiles were known to attack humans if they were too close to the water. Police suspected that the crocs may have attacked Scott and caused his death, and the animals were subsequently killed by wildlife authorities. When forensics experts and nature conservation services performed an autopsy on the crocodiles, they found what might possibly be human remains inside. Tests are being done to see if those remains are, in fact, Scott Van Zyl. There have been 4 crocodile attacks in the last month alone in Zimbabwe, and experts are fairly certain that Scott was the unfortunate victim of one.